So last video, my remote was working. Now it won't. I'm telling you, it works when it wants to. I have a lot of props today. I made a cookies and cream. Forgot to bring my Atkins Dark Chocolate Royale shake over. That's my base. Anyway, I like fun glasses. I like to make them in fun glasses. This is the Canadian Goose my husband brought home. I don't even know, 12 birds. They have geese, a few ducks in there. They're on my back porch. Half of them, not even half, are breasted out. I warmed up about 5 ounces of the Atkins shake. And then I whizzed up the package with that. And then I added ice and made like a frappe. That's how I like them. I don't like to store them. They're gross. Relax. Find yourself a fun glass. I'm all about glasses and cups. I gotta have the one that feels the best, you know. Anyway, prop number 1. Prop number 2. Been into scratch tickets lately. I watched this guy. Go check him out. They're fun. My form of relaxation is sitting down watching videos on YouTube. I like, right now I'm like fixing to Scratch from Texas. He's fun. Man, he's lucky. He wins. But he plays a lot of money. I mean, he puts in a lot of money. I put in 20 bucks. Probably won't win nothing. But I wanted to talk today. I only lost a pound this month. But I'm happy with that because I've been exercising a lot since November, all of November, all of December, all of January. And I started out with, this is an 8-pound weight. I've shown you guys before. Go back to my video. I think it was like tools I use for keto or something. It's been a long time. And you go 8 pounds, is that all? I'm telling you, this is heavy. So I do, biceps, triceps, I do, the whole bit. You know what it is. Now, if I want to get really cute, I add my 3-pound ankle weights to my wrist. That's 11 pounds. You know the bit. You can do deadlifts with them. You can do squats. Oh, I'm doing squats too. Squats, and then at the sink, I go stand way back and I do push-ups. My sister-in-law taught me that one. I'd already been doing them a little bit, but they had kind of this thing going in October when we went to Oklahoma. So I do those, I do squats, and then I have this band that I can either put in the bathroom door and do all these different things. And I step on it and then the whole bit. I do lots of stuff with that. You can look it up on Pinterest. And then laugh if you must. That's okay. I have this bad boy in my basement. That's right. It's the Gym Pack 1500 from the 90s, early 90s. Hey, it was free. My father-in-law gave it to us when they moved in like 94. So that's cool. I do that. Oh, I love that thing. The only thing I hate about it, well, there's probably more than one, but you have to change the cables, like to do the leg work. And if you wanted to, it's a pain. You move the bench and then you hook up this ankle thing and you can pull it, Well, you have to change the cable out for doing arms and stuff. It's kind of a pain, but I do that. Anyway, so I've been working really, really hard this month. And so I figure maybe I lost a pound of fat, but I gained a pound of muscle. So there's that. But I'm still in a size 12. Oh, shoot. Forgot the other problem. Went and had my blood work because people are so worried about being on carnivore or keto, whatever. My total cholesterol was 250. Now, remember, all the best doctors, all of them, and I don't need to tell you who they are, Baker, Chafee, Lustig, Beckman Diet Doctor, the whole bit. Dr. Berry. They're not worried about the total cholesterol. They're not even worried about the LDL, because what size is the LDL? They don't know. Mine was 170. That's high. But my triglycerides were 90, and they can be up to 150, which, man, I wouldn't want to be up there. And then my VLDL was 18, and you can be up to 40. I wouldn't want to be up there either. So my doctor was like, all these numbers over here, offset these numbers over here. He was like, perfectly fine. He wants my LDL down. And I said, well, that's fine. I'll exercise more, because I don't believe that fat impacts, LDL or, the whole bit. I believe that crappy food does. Now, this is interesting. My calcium was really high. And so I'm looking at it, we're going over all the numbers, and I go, wow, my calcium's really high. I go, that's interesting. I don't eat cheese, not a lot of milk or dairy products, and I don't take a supplement. And he goes, oh, where's it coming from then? I said, I don't want to tell you. You'll get mad at me. Yes, meat has calcium. I'm 90+% meat, eggs. That's it. Very rare vegetables. They inflame me. We did have a taco salad last night, but mine was more meat. But yeah, I mean, and then what else? Oh yeah, this is interesting. My uric acid was high, like over, well, plus whatever. Anyway, it didn't really give a number. It was just high, all right? So I was disappointed in that. And then my come on, Cindy, spit it out. A1C was 5.7. Kind of disappointing. But back to the uric acid, the oxalates. I have high oxalates. I don't eat greens. I don't eat nuts. You look at the oxalates list, and it's like, no. Oh, dark chocolate? I guess it was all that Lily's dark chocolate fudge I made and had in the month of December and part of January. Now I'm drinking a dark chocolate shake. That's not going to help. But my doctor said if I don't have any symptoms of gout or inflammation, don't worry about it. Guess what? Wasn't worried about it anyway. My new prop. Now, I've been listening to Dr. Lustig for a long time. I love him. I got his book, Metabolical. I am so excited. I cannot wait. Now, I buy books on Kindle, and I buy audio. I have Dr. Berry's Lies. My doctor told me on my audio, and that's fine. I like to listen to it going down the road when I go to my daughter's, but sometimes you just want that book. You want that hard copy in your hand. I mean, it doesn't take any energy from your, device, your battery, to hold a book and read it. So we're going to California to the Clash, and so I'm going to read that on the way. Can't wait. So anyway, I want to scratch some tickets really fast and talk to you about, I did this thing. I was going to do this thing this month called, these things come to me. I don't know how they come to me. There's 52 weeks in a year, and there's 26 alphabets. What? 26 times 26 is 52. So I decided to do this alphabet a week. All right, you get to week 26, you're halfway through the year, but you've gone through the alphabet. Start all over again with A. I did autophagy. I did some appetite stuff. I did vitamin B12. C was about cholesterol. Who knows what else? I forget. I've slept since then, my dad used to say. So I'm doing E this week. Since we're in the 5th week of the month, I'm doing the letter A. E, A, B, C, D, E. And so I was thinking about exercise. That's why I wanted to bring up this stuff. do a little bit of exercise. I mean, nobody cares on my Facebook. They don't ever like or comment. They don't really care. But it's out there. I'm putting it out there because I believe nutrition is really important. Okay, I need a 16 and a 13. So I like to, on my Fitbit, I set it to weights, a walk, which has been too cold. Friday it wasn't, but then I do interval. I love interval. Oh my gosh. So there's 28 sets. So 14 move, 14 rest. So I really get my heart rate up and do some cardio. I mean, you don't really need cardio. You really, really don't. That's what they say. I'm telling you, it's not me. And so I do a bit of that. I love doing that. That's fun. 16, 13, no winner. No 2 times. And so I also have a rebounder in my living room. I do like doing that. Now, Michael Jackson, I mentioned in a video, is good beat. Oh, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Find a good beat. Remember in my video when I was like, dun 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 dun. It's 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/4 beat is so good for doing, you know, basically dance steps and doing the rebounder. But I'm going to have my husband make me a bar out of PVC because I'm a little uneasy on there sometimes. But I really want to step that up a bit. And, oh, I can do 20 sit-ups with my feet under the bed, which is still that space, but I can do 20 sit-ups and I'm still like, I could keep going. I don't even get sore. Now, when I do get sore, I will cut back for 72 hours. So I was working my upper and oh, I was so sore in my arms, like doing shoulder work and stuff. I was so sore. So I rested for 72 hours. So I did legs and I did interval, whatever. And then if I get sore in my legs, which I did in my thighs, I do wall sits and other stuff, and let them rest for 2-3 days, and then do the, you know, you just kind of switch back and forth. That's what I do. No winner on holiday cash. So anyway, you gotta move. I don't care how little it is. Trust me, I started out light. I didn't just go gangbusters I worked up to it, and then it's been getting harder and harder. 11 and a 4. There's a 4. How much did we win? It's not a 4. It's 14 was my winning number. I didn't have it scratched all the way off. It would have been a $50 winner. Pay attention, Cindy. Dang it. All right. So then I scratch the bottom and I scan it because I get points for every $2 ticket or more. All right. What else did I want to talk about? I guess that's it. Move. Drink your keto chow. That's my meal. It's what? It's 12:17. I haven't eaten today. I took Lulu to the doctor because of her clopstrachea. She has heart disease, and that's causing buildup of liquid in her lungs. She's on prednisone and furosemide, and so she was having a checkup because we changed her medicine, and she's doing well, as could be expected for her condition. So we're pleased with that. Got more medication. Then I had to go to the bank. Then I had to go tan because we're going to California and I don't want to go white. I've been tanning a little bit, just a little bit here and there. And so I wanted to just come home and turn this thing on and talk a little bit about, you know, diet and exercise. Don't go crazy. You don't need a gym. You just need, I got these, told you in a video. Goodwill. Yeah, I paid $8 for them. That's 50 cents a pound. That's cheaper than a lot of food in the store. Don't get me started on the food in the store. I heard this thing from a reliable source I cannot disclose, that they're going to put vaccines in our food. So I looked it up. I Googled it. Sure enough, on the NIH, there it is. Okay, all you have to do is Google vaccines in food or vaccines in food supply. That's what I did. And you scroll because they're like, oh, you know, they want to say, oh, these workers got to have a vaccine, and oh, this workers have, the meat packers got to have a vaccine. No, you're looking for vaccines in food supply. I found a 2021 article that this guy wrote. It's all right there. Just Google it. They're going to start putting vaccines in our food if they already haven't. And they're doing it in the animal food. So there's a list: rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, spinach, lettuce, beans, legumes that they're doing this in. Man, scary stuff, people. I'm telling you, it's coming. You got to get your stuff from a friend or a relative that is growing beef or chickens or whatever. Like I do, get my duck eggs and my chicken eggs from family and friends. You need to source out some meat. I'm telling you, it's scary. Anyway, I don't mean to end on a downer note, but we've got to do what we have to do to stay healthy, because they want to mess with us. You know, they want to put junk in our foods. We're sicker, you know, since the 60s and 50s. They've lowered our fat, you know, told us not to eat fat, but they added sugar to everything and we're sicker. It's not health care, it's sick care. So stay well, my friends, and stay out of the doctor's office, unless you're doing blood work like I did. And my numbers were good, really, really good. My liver numbers were great. My T3 was a little high, but my T4 was excellent. And then my kidneys were really good too. So get your blood work, know your numbers. So, oh, my blood pressure was 120/80, or no, 76. Perfect. There's 5 metabolic markers, and I hit all 5. My low triglycerides, my waist to height circumference isn't perfect, but it's good. I think if I lose another inch in my waist, I will be where the numbers should be. And then your LDL and triglycerides, cholesterol. Well, anyway, there's 5 markers. You can look it up. I always forget what they are. So anyway, have a good day and bump up that exercise. Nope, not gonna work. Goodbye.